3. How are you doing? I hope everything is fine and okay. Basically, for today's lesson, we have our chapter 13, lesson 3, decimals greater than 1. And you need to open your page 420. 420. So here they said to mix the mixed numbers 2 7/10 can be written as the decimal 2.7. Here we have a hole, and here we have a hole. Those are our two holes, and this is a third one that's only 7/10 of it is shaded. What does it mean? It means we have 2 7/10. 2 7/10. Remember, one hole plus one hole, this one hole plus one hole, equals two holes. Here we have two holes, yeah? They are all shaded or colored. And here we have only our 7/10. So it means we have 2 7/10. Okay? Here is our new decimals that I told you that we're gonna study, and which is very fun. When it's not 0. Here we have 2 7/10. It means that in the ones we're gonna put 2, and in the tens, because it's 10, so it means only one number after the point, which is the 7 in here. Let's see. Write 2 before the decimal point to show 2 ones. Here is our 2 ones. Read 2 7/10 and 2.7 as 2 and 7/10. 2 and 7/10. The mixed number 2 7/10 and the decimal 2.7 name is the same amount. Here, this and this is basically the same amount. Actually, not basically. Name is the same amount. You can locate fractions and decimals on the number line. So here we have our 2 7/10, which is 2.7 in our number line. So here it is. Okay. Here, they gave us those examples. 1 25 hundredths, which is 1.25, 1 and 25 hundredths. Here we have 1 and 6 hundredths, which is 6, the fraction 6 hundredths, and 1.06. So we call it 1 and 6 hundredths. So here, our hole is 1. Do you see it? This is the hole, and this is the other part of the hole. Here is our hole is 1, and here is our other part of the hole. Here, our hole was 2. 2 holes, 1 hole and 1 hole, so 2 holes, and 7/10, which is the part of the other hole. Let's do this here, which is very easy and very fun. We will see how you're gonna do. How we're gonna write mixed number. By the way, when you have a normal number and a decimal number like this, like all those in here, 2 4/10, 1 2/10, 2 9/10, etc., all those, we call them mixed numbers. What we call them? Mixed numbers. So when they say write the mixed number and the decimal for each, it means you're gonna write something like this and the decimal of it. Let's do this in here. This is our first hole, so we're gonna have 1, and here is our second hole. Now, in our hole here, it means this is the first one, which is you're gonna count it, you're gonna find that it's 10. Here is 10 out of 10, yeah? And here we only have 1 2 3 4 that are shaded. So we can here say we have 1 hole. This is the mixed number, 1 hole, and here only 4/10. So 1 hole, 4/10. Do you see that? And the decimal number of it is basically gonna be 1.4. 1.4. Let's do this again. Focus with me. How many holes we have here? We have 3 holes. Okay, 3 holes. So we're gonna write 3. How many are actually here? You have a lot of work. You're gonna count all those. Turn off the camera, count it, and come back to me. You're gonna find that all those colored ones are 53 out of 100. So our mixed number here is 3 53 hundredths. which is, if we're going to do it in the decimal, we're going to bring this 3, we're going to do the point, because we have 100, so 2 numbers after the point, which are 53. Do you see how? So it's 3.53. Let's practice more. Here we're practicing. 2 for tens, it means the 2 is in the place of the 0. So no 0 now because we have 2 holes in here. Point. For tens, it means 4. Here it's going to be 1 because we have 10, only one number after the point, yeah? 1.2. Here it's going to be 2.9. Here we have 2 numbers after the point, so it's 1.34. Here is going to be 6.20. Here is going to be, let's see, we have 10, so it means one number after the point, so 1.8. Here is 2.3. Here is 1.5. Okay, 4.36. 9.90. You're just working and playing in here. Super fun to make, super easy. This one is going to be 3.9, and here is 4.8, and here is 1.7 to infinity. Okay. Whew, I got tired a little bit. You are? Okay, if you can take a rest if you want to. So here is 7.28. Here is 8 points. Let's stop here. We have what? Super grade 3. I know that you remember that. We will start with a 0, then 8. So like this, we have hundreds. Excellent, excellent, grade 3. So proud of you. Now here is going to be 4.7, 5.1, 2.3, 5.92, 2.1. Finally, whew, I'm done. For here, those are very easy. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna write them all basically. So 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 0.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 3.0, 3.1, etc. I will show them here for you. I'm gonna answer them here because I'm struggling writing with the camera. So here they are. Can screen them to check your answers. But of course, as usually, you turn off your camera, your video, or you pause it, you go do your work, then you come back and check your work with me. Okay, now they said write yes or no, explain your answers. Basically, does 1 10/10 equals to 2.0? Okay, 10/10 is actually a whole. Okay, so here what we have is, let me tell you, here they are, the answers, the other ones, in case you want to capture it, and now I'm going to answer them. So for number 28, they said does 1 10/10 equals 2.0. Let's see 2.0 in here. 10/10 equals 1, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. So here, basically, you may feel that it's kind of difficult, but it's not. How I will help you, you can do like we did in here. You can draw them. If you draw them, I think it's gonna make it even easier for you, because you will see that a whole plus a whole, it makes 2 wholes. And then here is only the part that is shaded, which is 7/10. So 7/10. It's basically here the same thing. You see, 10/10 is another whole, isn't it? 10 out of 10, it's another whole. So it means 2 numbers here I have. So it equals 2. Yes, it's correct. Okay, now here, 2 500s equals to 2.5. No, because we have hundreds. So here it should equal 2.05, not 2.5. So this is not correct. So they said no, which is not correct. Now does 3 10ths equals to 1.3? No, again, because we have 3 in here. As we said, so it should be 3.1. So this is no, this is not correct. We're gonna pass to here. Does 4.7 equals to 4 7/10? Yes, because this is our decimal and this is our fraction, and we know it already. Super easy. Now here, does 6.3 equals to 3/6? Basically no, because like here 3.6 equals 3. Let's see, let me write it here for you. 3.6 equals here 6, okay, out of 3/10. This is what we were doing, okay? So this is what we're doing in here. Like, it's the opposite of this. 6 1/10 is 6.1, so it means 6.1 is 1/10 6, okay? Focus with me. So here we have 6 3/10. Basically here it's not the same. This is greater than this. 6 is greater than 3, so this is wrong. So basically this is wrong, okay? So this is no. Does 1.93 equals to 1/93 hundredths? Yes, basically. How? This is what I was explaining just now. This is the opposite. We have the decimal, the opposite of what we were doing in here. We have already the decimal, and we're gonna write it as a fraction. If I want to write this as a fraction, I see what I have here first. It's not 0, so it means I have a mixed number. I will write this number first, and then I have 2 numbers after the point. It means I'm working and dealing with 100, and then I see the number that I have it, which is 93, and I write it. Okay, let me do another example like this for you. I will choose any other example just from me. Let me write it in here, because let's see, I will give you for example, let's say 2 point focus. Just I'm focusing the camera. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, 2 point, let's say for example, no, it's gonna be the same, like 89, 2.89, and I want to write it as a fraction. See how I will do. Here I don't have 0, so I know that I have a mixed number. I will write it in here. I have 2 numbers after the point. It means I'm dealing with 100, and the 2 numbers are 89. It means I will write 89, so it's 2/89 hundredths. Like this we write it. That's it for today's lesson, grade 3. It was kind of long, but very fun to make and very, very easy. If you have like some difficulties, you can watch the video again and try to be focused with me, and it's gonna be super easy, super fun. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.